we can't have the protons and electrons right next to each other because that would just be madness. Madness, I say!
Eric Foreman, you are just the funniest person I've ever met.
No, I wouldn't go with yes, I am.
Doesn't your girlfriend mind you spending so much time with me?
No, apparently she's thrilled about it.
She's crazy. If I was your girlfriend, I would want to kiss you all the time.
I'm gonna be heading to go do some vinyl shopping because I need some vinyl. I'm gonna go find some stuff. Hopefully I find some like deals. I'm about to go to maybe one shop, or I'll go check. If this shop doesn't have what I want, I'm gonna check another shop. So I'll be bringing you guys with me. Hopefully we see some good stuff. If we don't, hey, we'll just check the other one. And I also just might go to Urban Outfitters just to check it out.
Your girlfriend, I would want to kiss you all the time.
Madness, I say! Now, remember, we can't have the protons and electrons right next to each other because that would just be madness. Madness, I say!
Eric Foreman, you are just the funniest person I've ever met.
No, I wouldn't go with yes, I am.
Doesn't your girlfriend mind you spending so much time with me?
No, apparently she's thrilled about it.
She's crazy. If I was your girlfriend, I would want to kiss you all the time.
Madness, I say! Now, remember, we can't have the protons and electrons right next to each other because that would just be madness. Madness, I say!
Look at that. This is crazy. This is beautiful. I just got like 2 records and a book from Urban Outfitters. These stairs are crazy dangerous. I fell back there, and like, I hope nothing is wrong with these, but I got the Ye album because I know every song on here, and I like to get albums that I can listen through full through, and this is one of them. I also got Kids See Ghosts with him and Kid Cudi, and this is also one of my favorite albums. Like, I love Free, Fourth Dimension, Reborn, Cudi's Montage. Like, it's all great. So here are my records in the way I receive them. This is my whole collection so far as of January 2020. This guy right here has been one of my favorite artists since I was like 12. So I love this album like wholeheartedly. So I had to get this. I knew this was the first thing I had to get because I could listen to this album all the way through. And that's what I try to do when I get records, to get albums I can listen to all the way through. So, if you don't know, this is Don't Fuck Flower Boy. And this is what it looks like on the inside. The reason I like records so much is because it's a whole experience that you get like from the artist, and I really appreciate it. Like he said, like in here it says an amazing photographer, and I took some sick photos for this album that were supposed to go here, but her agents or whatever the fuck ever said that it couldn't happen. So I relied on cell phone pics. Love you. Next time. This is a really good album. I like this. It feel like it's still Tyler either way if it didn't have the sick photos in it. Just a regular black. And this is the side C, inside B. This is really, when I say that this comes with a whole experience, this what I felt, and this is what I felt literally like this. It has like the lyrics to each song, and like with all these like pictures like kind of photoshopped in it. It's great. Like this is awesome. My favorite song from this album has to be Boredom. Alright, the next one. You know me. You know I'm a huge fan of SZA. I was listening to her before like this album, before she blew up. Like I think I started listening to her like 2014. Like I was in love. Like when they introduced the first female artist of TDE, I was like, let me see what this woman can do. So I started listening to her. I was like, I'm in love. Like her whole image. For years I'd be like, my favorite artist is SZA. They'd be like, who's that? Like I literally remember like being at soccer practice and we did like this little thing and like, who's your favorite artist and what's your name, da 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 da, and I said SZA. Everyone's like, who's SZA? I'm like, listen to her music, it's great. Also, I got the Tyler album. This is out while we were in New York last year during New Year's. This is what it looks like inside. Y'all see my girl? Y'all see her? Oh my god. Oh my god, you see this? Like, all of it. Love. Anyways, her album is out of all my albums like the only record, the only vinyl that has a different color. And it's in like normal this thing that I played on my record player. But it was a horrible record player. The Crossley. Yeah. Anyways, so definitely looks great. I'm in love. This is like, this also came with like a poster or some kind. Here is poster. So poster, no, more like booklet. Here she is once again. This is so cute. Like you get all of this. The people who helped write it, like, these were the original pictures she had took for the album, and I was happy to see them. And I was like, well, this is what she's talking about. It's like I was seeing these pop up like in random places, like she didn't put it on her feet or anything, and I was like, what is that for? And like, let this happen. But now it makes sense. Alright, and now we're on to the next one, and the next two that come I all got from Christmas this year. And believe it or not, my mom got it from Aldi's, like the store. From Aldi's, she said they were like $15 a piece. It makes sense because they're like, this one is just like one sleeve. But Jimi Hendrix, The Experience. this is cool. I haven't listened to the whole album, but there is a song that I wrote from like my childhood that I truly love from this album, and it's Hey Joe, heard you mess around, man, something like that. This came in a plastic thing that I actually appreciate. This is beautiful. This is great. My brother picked it out. He was like, this looks like something Kiera would like. He knew me. He knows me. He knows me. My mom also found this at Aldi's. Let me tell you something. I was obsessed with this band from like 6 years old to maybe like 12, in love with Jackson 5 music, Michael Jackson music. Like, I would sit on the computer, search up his videos all day. Like, I was in love with this band. It's the Michael Jackson Bad album. I never thought about getting this, but I really truly appreciate it because I never thought about it. But this is like a really iconic album, and to have it on vinyl, whew. But I really want to get the Off the Wall on vinyl and the Thriller album on vinyl. But this, Michael, look at him. I like this because this opens up still, unlike the Jimi Hendrix one where it's just like one sleeve open and take it out. You like, it's like a book. Then there's stuff you can see, and this also has one record in this sleeve. Do you see that? Can you see that? Vinyl is just black. That's epic. We signed it. The American Teen album. You see this? It's great. Like, how could you not love it? But I actually like this album. Like, this is an album I can listen through all the way, mostly. These things are cool. And there's like a little note on here that he like wrote on the back. Awesome. This is great. And then we have this. And then these records are also black. This is what I got for Christmas from my brother. I told him I wanted this. And this is what he got me from Urban Outfitters. So yay. I'm in love. This is one of my favorite rappers. One of my favorite rappers. One of the best rappers. Not just one of my favorite, but one of the best. So this is one of the best albums of all time. Good Kid, Mad City by Kendrick Lamar. This is the inside. He has pictures of him like as a kid, like family members, which I think is so cute. This is what it looks like. Nothing too major. My favorite song from here would be Real. I love that song. It's a pretty long song, but I feel like it's good all the way. Black History Month is coming up. So in Target, they literally had like a stand. They were like, I think it was like for kind of like Black appreciation. So there were like books like for that catered to like Black people, and like music from like people that had like Black Panther stuff on there, like the movie, like the Marvel character, and they had like shirts that said Malcolm X on it. Like, it was some stuff. So over in that area, this is where I found this at Lauryn Hill, the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, to be correct. This was there, and I said, hold on, I have to get this, because I've been wanting this on vinyl for a minute. And when I seen it, I was like, you might as well get it, like, quit playing. So, found it. The fact that this woman is still touring from this one album is crazy. It has the lyrics, these photos on the sleeves. How cool is it? This is also one of those one sleeve things. So these both go in here like this. But anyways, I think I might have put it in the one. Oh no, that's right. But yes, that's that. My favorite song would have to be to Zion or Lost Ones. Today, as you've seen, I went to Urban Outfitters and I got this The album. I wanted this because this was also a record that I could listen to from front to back. So I was like, gotta get it. It's a great album. This was when he was still in that 7-song phase thing, where he was like, when he was like even making albums for people, they were all 7 songs, I think like 3 minutes long. What I noticed about the Kanye albums, well, the new ones at least, they're like a color, but they're blank. And I guess it's like his aesthetic, like the middle part, so I can call them blank, but they're all black. They're not anything too special. My favorite song, I like a lot of the songs on here, but I've recently mostly been listening to Violent Crimes. But I do love Ghost Town. I love Ghost Town, like I love Ghost Town. But Violent Crimes, I recently listened to, like, and it was my least favorite song on the album at first. And I started listening, like, this is actually a really good song. And it's my favorite right now. And then the last one that I got today. If you don't know what this album is from just seeing this, you need to figure it out. No, like really, you need to go listen to this album. It's a pretty decent album. So, Kids See Ghosts is a band composed of Kanye, Kid Cudi, and this is the album they came up with. I was really excited for this. This one came with a list of like who helped on it. It's pretty plain. It's not anything that's like that like jumps out at you or something. Like, but I love this book line. I mean, because it's like the album in a sense, like without all the stuff on it. You see? Yeah, it is actually. My favorite song? Free.